Apple Music has a new feature, and I don't even use Apple Music, and I'm so excited. 8772 RadioU. Is anyone else as excited as I am that Apple Music is rolling out a new service that will allow you to transfer your playlist from rival music services, including Spotify, into Apple Music?
Yeah, this is a pretty, I would consider, like, landmark moment in music streaming services, because I believe with the move like this from Apple, you're going to see all of the other music streaming services try and replicate this.
Yep.
And this has kind of been the reason why often you'll see people will pick a streaming service and stick with it.
Yes.
And Spotify was kind of the first one, so a lot of people use Spotify. I'd say they have a corner on the market of streaming services. It's dwindled a little bit, but still, majority of people use Spotify. But a lot of the reason why people kept with Spotify when they first got it and have kept with it for several years is because you created all these playlists over the years, and you don't want to lose that stuff. And for me, you know, I have all these playlists, but also I don't want to lose my Spotify Wrapped and all of that stuff that I've kept through the years. I love to go back and listen to my Wrapped playlists from the years past. So yeah, this is a interesting move from Apple, and I think we'll be seeing a lot of the other streaming services follow suit.
Yeah, I'm really excited that they have this. Not that I want to necessarily switch to Apple Music.
Yeah, I don't.
But I've never been more trapped in a relationship than I am with Spotify, because there's no Spotify. I've said this before. When they've raised prices, they could raise prices to like $50 a month. What would I do? Where would I go? I have thousands of songs in playlists that would take weeks to recreate by hand in any other service.
Yep.
I can't leave.
Yeah. They got me.
Spotify's like, where would you go? What are you going to do without me?
Spotify is the song You'll Be Back from Hamilton.
Yeah.
Like, it literally is the unhealthy relationship. Like, come on, you know I'm the man for you. You know?
Yeah. What are you going to do, divorce me? You'll have nothing. You'll have absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You'll have nowhere to go. And this is what Spotify has held over my head for so long. And now that Apple is working on this, I would like to hope that, like, Spotify has the free and the premium version. I don't even know what Apple Music has. I would love to find out that they have a free version that I can use to test this out and see, because, like, there's just no chance all the songs aren't going to match up.
No.
But if it's close enough, that's a risk worth taking. You test it out with the free version. If it really works and Apple offers a better service or it's a little cheaper, boom,
why not?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Why not give it a shot? For me, I have no interest in switching to Apple because I don't have any other Apple like products. I am an Android user. Sorry, Apple. So I'm not in the Apple ecosystem.
Yeah.
So there's really no point for me to switch to Apple Music or streaming or anything with that. But for those that have like an iPhone and have like a MacBook, to be able to integrate all of that together, and you can with Spotify, but like to have it all with Apple, I think that would be appealing for a lot of people.
And even better, if Apple can do this, surely one day YouTube can, right? With YouTube
That's
Music.
That's what I'm thinking. YouTube Music, Amazon Prime Music. Like, the only thing that I will say, though, that Spotify, I think, still has above everybody else, they seem to be the streaming service that has every song. I hear a lot of times from people that use other streaming services, oh, I can't find that song on here. So sometimes, like, Amazon doesn't have everything.
It's not all going to convert over.
Yeah, so that's the one thing that I think Spotify still has on a lot of these other streaming services is they seem to have access to every song.
I mean, I think I would, if anybody can do that too, it's YouTube, because everything's on there. And I think that how many songs are we really missing out on? And if it's offering a better service otherwise or a cheaper service otherwise, I'm in.